What I love about YouTube is that I can individually see how much or how long you guys watch these videos. So when a bunch of weirdos moan and complain in the comments, you're mean, I can easily just say, hey bro, you only watched the first 15 seconds, you didn't even hear any of my points. That's what I love about YouTube analytics. However, I'm really tired of poorly written female characters in comics. Now, most quote unquote comic book fans who ironically never actually seem to own comic books, when they're pointing out poorly written female characters, they only point out the girl boss female characters, but they never seem to point out the other types of poorly written female characters. You know, female characters like Ultimate MJ, where she literally has no personality, no actual character arc or development, and her entire character seems to just be to support Peter. That's it. Nothing else. No original opinion, no original mindset, no original character. Just, hey Peter, I support whatever you do, even if you do some stupid shit. And no one is critiquing this character at all. In fact, no one's critiquing Ultimate Spider-Man at all. People are just like, hey, Peter and MJ are married. That makes it a good series. The comic was marketed to be MJ and Spider-Man are married by this comic, but the comic barely even focuses on their marriage. Same thing can be said for Sapphire and the current Green Lantern comics written by Jeremy Adams, which I argue this is even more of a disrespect to the character of Sapphire. Apparently now Carol Ferris barely even knows how to be a hero, barely even knows how to be a Pink Lantern, but now we're gonna regress her character as a hero. But not just that, they could have just stopped there. They regressed her character as a love interest. Throughout this entire series, Carol is giving Hal Jordan the cold shoulder. She wants nothing to do with him because of his immaturity, him constantly never being able to consistently be on Earth to be with her, and a bunch of other reasons that we could talk about. Like the fact that he never wants to settle down. He's never really settled down ever. But in Green Lantern issue 13, Carol just forgets all of that. She's like, you know what, Hal Jordan, even though you've barely developed at all in, you know, your continuity, even though you're still an immature, you know, weirdo who never really grows up, I don't care. I'm just gonna settle with you for you because I love you. And she proceeds to leave the actual good dude she was with, the dude who sacrificed it all for her and actually loved her. She leaves him to be with Hal. This is character assassination on so many levels. Carol pretty much has no actual character, no original qualities, nothing. She's just, hey, well, Hal, I love you and that's all I really have to offer. I would have much rather see Hal Jordan mature for a lot longer and a lot more in this series, to see him actually earn Carol's love, per se, and her respect in a relationship. But no, it's not just the character assassination in that aspect. It's also the fact that she left this dude, just randomly left him on their wedding. Like this literally gives me Raimi MJ vibes, bro. Like you just left this dude at his wedding. That is so messed up, bro. And now he turns into a freaking Sorrow Lantern, and now he's a villain, all because of Carol. Like, make it make sense. Once again, bro, MJ literally found out that Peter was not only lying about the fact that he had been a superhero for months from her, but not just that, he was involving their daughter in it. Their daughter, she's like 6 years old, May Parker, knew about him being a hero. He had her involved in it, and he was swinging with her. Like he put her in danger, bro. There's no ifs and buts about it. MJ just doesn't care at all. Some of y'all may disagree, but like, what if MJ would have just like took the kids away just to think for a little bit? Like that would have provided great emotion to the story. Have Peter, you know, reconsider his actions as Spider-Man, reconsider if he even wants to be Spider-Man, and also have MJ reconsider a lot of her things as well. But no, she just does this really cool stretch and she just says, well, a lot of things are starting to make sense now, and you know, you're Spider-Man. It's clear you're Spider-Man. Like, that's bad writing, bro. And you have some other characters that you guys seem to really like that I just really don't like. Like, for example, Black Cat. Like, I don't even like talking about the male gaze, but I feel like Black Cat is the epitome of a character literally made for the male gaze. That's it. She has no real character, bro. Her only character is that she's hot. That's it. But she's not a good character. Let's just look at the Spider-Man game, for instance. So many people glaze Black Cat in those games, even though she is an evil human being. She literally lied to Peter about having his kid. Like, who does that? She is a horrible written character, bro. She has no actual, like, no complexity, no nothing. She's just cute. That's it. Weirdos will consistently defend the actions of both Poison Ivy and especially Harley Quinn in my comments. These are characters who have killed millions of people. And somehow, because they're attractive, they deserve like a pass from these weirdo comic book fans. I consistently remind people, Harley Quinn killed 11 million people in Injustice, and people will say, well, she deserves a pass, she deserves redemption. And you have these other character assassinations like what they did with Starfire in the New 52. Probably gonna make a full video in depth on this, but they literally just turned her into a freaking, like, they destroyed her character. Starfire is supposed to be a strong, intelligent, kind of funny leader, and they just said, all right, well, we're gonna make her costume super duper 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 revealing, and that's just gonna be her entire character. She sleeps with a lot of dudes. That's it. That's all she really has to offer. And once again, character assassination is horrible. Now, I know a lot of y'all comment a lot of my videos where, Shine, you're always complaining about this, this, and that. Well, what would you do if you were in a situation? What character would you create? What character do you like? Well, I'll tell you right now, little bro. Misty Knight in Captain America Symbol of Truth is one of the perfect examples of a well-written female character. She's not super girl bossy. She's not like, yeah, well, I don't need nobody. I don't need no, well, I'm just kidding. She kind of is. Misty Knight is a girl boss, bro. But at the same time, she lets go of her being a girl boss just to be with Sam. And these two work so well as a couple because they both challenge each other. It's not just one side. It's not just Sam Wilson simping for Misty Knight on his knees for 24/7. And it's not just Misty Knight on her knees for Sam Wilson 24/7. It's a mutual relationship where they both challenge each other and they make each other better in every single comic that they're in. That's why they work so well as a couple. It's not a Storm and T'Challa situation where T'Challa's on his knees for her and she just doesn't care, like, at all. Screw you, John Ridley. Sam and Misty are a mutual, compatible, and great, amazing relationship. They love each other. They challenge each other. They're not just agreeing with everything the other person does. They're supportive, but being supportive of someone isn't always just agreeing what they do every single time. If I got a girl and she's literally about to walk head first into a freaking door, I'm not gonna just say, well, you go, girl, that's amazing. Hell no, I'm gonna say, hey, Halle Bailey, move out of the freaking door. I don't want you to get hit and mess up that beautiful face. But apparently to weirdos on the internet who don't show their face, being supportive means you have to agree with your partner every single time, support their every decision, even if it means putting your literal own daughter in danger. However, though, I'm gonna end the video with this. The best written female character, like, ever, not just comics, any medium ever, is Misty Knight. I was talking about Misty Knight from the comics in this video, but Misty Knight from the Luke Cage show, best. There is no better written character than that. I don't care what anyone says. One, she is fine. Simone Missick is fine. But that character has so much depth, so much emotion, so much development. And she's a badass, and she's fine. Like, what else do you need? What else do you need? Simone Missick, please return as Misty Knight. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe, become a member. And to the weirdo goofies who didn't watch to the end of the video, I can see that. You're a goofy. I'm going to block you. You don't even show your face. You're a